Hello, welcome to week 6. Last week was a lot. I think you had a paper due, you had your first seminar. I'm interested in feedback from you guys on the seminar itself and how you felt like it went. So if you want to, shoot me a message or something like that and let me know if you have any ideas for, like, if you thought it went well or if you were like, well, it was fine, but this I didn't really like this part. I don't know. Generally, this is something that we do in person, and so I haven't done it virtually before. And so if you have ideas, like, I'm open to them. Okay, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something out of it. Starting this week, we're going to start looking at paper number 2, which is a cause and effect essay. So you're still going to be applying everything that you learned in the first paper regarding organizational structure, regarding citations and using research, all of that. You're just going to do it again. We're going to apply it into a different format just to kind of keep things interesting. So for this paper, I've given you some materials here, some reading materials. This will help you kind of figure out maybe some topics that you might want to choose from. I've also given you some examples of cause and effect writing. So if you're like, I want to see what this kind of looks like, there's some articles in here that represent this type of writing. So I would just take a look at those. Just the main thing that I need you to remember is the increased focus on organizational structure. So make sure that you're presenting your information in an organized, focused manner, that you are making points that are backing up your thesis statement, that you're using your research to back up your points, not in place of your points. If you get feedback from me that says don't start or end your paragraphs with borrowed information, that's because the first sentence of your paragraph should be a point that you're making to back up your claim. These should be your ideas, and then you go in and you explain, develop, and back up those ideas, and that backup, that's where the evidence and the research comes from. You shouldn't be using the research in place of your own thoughts and your own ideas, okay? There's also a video. I know some people like videos, some people like to read things, so I like to give you guys information in a variety of formats. But you do have some assignments this week. One of them is that I want to see what your thesis statement is going to be. So you're going to write out, it's going to be one sentence. I'm not looking for a rough draft here. I'm looking for one sentence. What is your thesis statement for this paper going to be? And when I'm done reading that thesis statement, I'm going to know exactly what your topic is, and I'm going to know whether or not you're focusing on causes, whether you're focusing on effects, or whether you're doing both. You don't have to do both. You can do causes, or you can do effects, or you can do both. You get to decide what it is, but I want to be able to, by the time I'm done reading the statement, I'm going to know exactly which one you're focusing on. Okay? The other thing, once you have completed your thesis statement, I want you to complete a graphic organizer for your topic. Now, what's in this assignment? These are a variety of different kinds of graphic organizers, and this just helps you like organize your thoughts about your topic, and it kind of really gives you an idea of what is your prior knowledge on this topic. So I want you to complete this before you do research. And I've given you multiple choices because some of these are going to work better than others. I want you to pick the one that works best for your topic based on what it is that you're doing. So, for example, this one, you would be focusing on one cause with multiple effects, okay? But that would only work if that's the type of, paper that you're wanting to write. This one, has an event that talks about causes that then led to these effects. So just look through these and pick the one that you like the best. Or if you don't like any of them, like, create your own. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to be able to look at this and see your thinking about your topic, okay? So both of those assignments are due by midnight on Sunday. And for this paper, I'm not requiring you to do an outline, but I'm going to highly recommend that you do an outline. And the document that I have linked in here will just help you kind of like organize your writing. Okay, so it's like what kind of goes into a cause and effect paper, what can go into the introduction, what can go in the conclusion. This is just for your information. So you can use this to help you as you're writing it, but you're not going to be turning this in. So if you decide that writing an outline is not going to benefit you, then, don't do it. So just, these are the two things that are due this week. and you're going to let me know if you have questions or if you need extra support. I'm going to be going in and grading your papers this week. I hope to have them done in the next day or so, and then I'll be looking at your seminars. So you'll be getting some feedback on all of those things before you have to turn this paper in again, so that if you made any errors the first go around, you won't make them again. Okay, so as always, I'm available through office hours. If those don't work for you, like, just let me know and we'll find a time, or send me messages and I will answer them. I hope that you guys are having a great week. I hope you had a good weekend. This is week 6 out of 12. So this is the halfway point of the class. So if you're kind of like, man, this is a lot, well, you're after this week, you will be halfway done. So just kind of keep that in mind moving forward. That is it. Have a great week.